Russia has the world's second most powerful military, at least on paper. Russia also knows NATO countries would not send troops into Ukraine because a direct confrontation with Russian forces could result in World War III. Instead, NATO countries have sent small arms, ammunition, and military equipment to Ukraine. In theory, the Russian military should have crushed the Ukrainian military. Apart from its military struggles in Ukraine, this war also puts Russia in a difficult position, both internally and externally. Even if Russian forces were able to conquer a portion of Ukraine, the war is still not won. Russia could install a puppet government upon capturing Kyiv, similar to what the Soviets have done in Afghanistan. However, winning the hearts and minds of the Ukrainian population would be an uphill battle for the Russians. Each Russian tank loss would boost the morale of Ukrainian resistance, and each Ukrainian loss would deepen resentment towards Russia.
Які вчення? Ви що, росіяни?
Да.
Якого хера ви тут робите?
Ну, сейчас наш с вами разговор ни к чему не приведет.
Вы оккупанты, вы фашисты, вы пришли на нашу землю.
Хорошо.
Какого хера вы пришли с оружием к
Кто
нам?
сказал? Женщина.
Возьмите семечки, положите сырые,
Хорошо.
чтобы хоть подсолнухи росли, когда вы здесь
Хорошо.
ляжете.
Global opinion on Russia is also negative, with 141 countries voting to condemn Russia. Putin's approval ratings rose during the invasion of Georgia and the annexation of Crimea. However, many Russians regard Ukrainians as their brothers, sharing similar historical and cultural ties. Russian propaganda tries to justify the invasion, proposing that Ukraine isn't a real country, the Ukrainian government are neo-Nazis that hate Russia, and by calling it a special military operation.
Итак, начну с того, что современная Украина целиком и полностью была создана Россией. Точнее, большевистской, коммунистической Россией. Неудивительно, что украинское общество столкнулось с ростом крайнего национализма, который быстро приобрел форму агрессивной русофобии и неонацизма.
We're seeing a full revival of Nazism and fascism in Ukraine.
In reality, despite the existence of neo-Nazi groups in eastern Ukraine, Ukraine's far-right political party only gained about 2% of the votes in the 2019 election. Some Russians are starting to see the realities of this war. Russian police have arrested more than 13,000 protesters. As many as 200,000 Russians have also fled the country. The exodus of young and educated Russians will lead to a brain drain. Russia is now the most sanctioned country in the world. Foreign investors and large MNCs are pressured to leave Russia, and Russia has never been more isolated. While China has always been Russia's good friend, it is unlikely that China could carry the burden of the entire Russian economy. Russia has asked China for military and economic aid, but China would risk economic and diplomatic consequences should they do so. The Russian president is supported by many of his rich and powerful friends. Sanctions against these Russian oligarchs may cause Putin to lose political support. While there are speculations of a coup, Putin's secret police will definitely try to crack down on opposition within the Russian government and military leadership. Therefore, it is unknown whether a coup will ever take place in Moscow.